Hi everybody, and welcome back to Monday night Convoy night. We're sporting a brand new flashy truck.
Did that work for turning your lights on?
Is the point clear?
Yeah, it is now.
Alright, I'll be right back.
I don't see any change with that cabin light mod you had us put in. I put it in my truck and nothing changed.
Depends, and I can't remember. I used it only on one truck. It's nice though.
It's probably not supported on this one then.
Yeah, it's not all the trucks. It's all the base game ones though.
Alright, I'm back.
Oh boy, that's a big tanker of chemicals. I have no idea what my distance to E is because I didn't put a tablet in this truck.
Oh, shoot. So if we roll over this, we go boom. Big bada boom. Go down, T-Rex.
Hell, that's a long run.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like, whoa.
Yeah, right. I'd be surprised if Rob makes it the whole run.
Man, shush.
Gonna take a little shortcut here already.
Really? What the hell was that for?
Okay, ladies and gents.
Just punted me into Klein.
Paybacks. Amen. Can everybody get the loot?
I see the chaos has already commenced.
Yeah, somebody decided to be a jerkhole.
Good thing we're not damaged by our own peoples. Waylon, Alliance, Robert, UTB, what is up?
Oh man, I don't know if it's this mod or what, but like, there's a little, like when I accelerate, I can feel it in my wheel.
It's the new force feedback on the wheels.
Yeah, it's tweaked, it's higher.
Oh, you mean to update the Brookline? Like, I was telling them, Klein, it doesn't recognize my wheel as a wheel. It recognizes this as a joystick, and I have to set joystick axes for everything. Even my pedals.
What?
Yep.
Maybe you need to update the wheel firmware.
I did.
Jerry's Keeper
I don't
never
know if
played.
It's like just not a supported version, or like I don't know what's up.
Oh, I don't know. How do I make my what the heck's going on behind me? How do I make
no idea.
my red light in the cab light up? My mood lighting.
When I had it set to like when the park lights turn on, it would turn on.
It does that automatically, doesn't it?
Or take a few extra forward gears instead of having 5 reverse gears.
I need to.
I don't know. How do you set
change
that?
this rope.
I don't remember.
I don't know.
So, hit F4. Is it under light accessories or light options? Because I just had to turn my accessory lights on using the F4 menu.
Oh, you always have to do it that way. But interior lights should be regardless your headlights. It should turn on as soon as you turn on your parking light.
Oh, the W990, I see.
Yeah, I
What you
laid
picked
her up.
out tonight?
A Mac.
Oh, we are running a Kenworth
I think
W990.
you'll like those
Is a
dialing
mod.
packs since you downloaded them finally. If you liked the R series,
So everybody got their load?
coming to meet
yeah.
you. And I saw Raz pulling behind me.
Yeah, I'm hooking up. Give me 1 minute. I gotta fix my rumble. It's just too much.
Much rumble in the jungle.
Ready to rumble?
Bro, to call, yes. American Truck Simulator available over on Steam. It's actually on sale right now.
Okay, that's weird. Oh,
Traffic
wrong
off,
trailer.
I don't you?
Wrong trailer, Raz.
Ah, gotta go down a few gears now.
Hold off, waiting for it.
Oh, I got some nice transmission wine rolling down the hill.
Boy, they sure need a lot of solvent at this place.
So the other thing that's weird with mine is like my side panel buttons. So like
I've been
off
told
one
that
number.
before, Protocol.
So like my side panel button 17, the game calls it button 16.
One
I
off.
don't know what's going on. Yeah, it's so weird. Cause I had to remap my side panel, everything had to be remapped.
That would suck. We became a mapper today.
Give me 1 second. Like I said, I gotta turn this rumble sensitivity down just a bit.
Didn't even have rumbles.
Does
Wanna
GPS
hit-
have you all running up California?
Yeah. Chip us.
Okay, I can
Jerry.
set the cruise at 20. That's as low as it'll go.
Oh, sorry. Jerry, you deliver all kinds of loads. So you deliver, you know, cargo in box trailers, flatbeds, heavy cargo, dump beds, tankers. What's everybody driving tonight?
Truck.
Check out my underglow.
That's pretty. Wish I could afford some of that.
This truck was 200 thou, baby.
Missing a few mods for my W990. Can't drive it on stream yet.
I've never used the W990, but it looks nice. Same thing with
What
that
the hell, dude?
Whoa!
What the fuck?
What?
Serious?
What the heck happened there?
He just rolled over the J barrier.
I
was-
pulled up beside you and just watched you go tumbling over it.
Somebody's running into me like a jackhole. I can't do anything now.
That
I'm trying to make money and I keep getting dicked around over here.
I didn't see anybody touch anybody.
I know exactly who it was.
I
Whatever.
just drove through somebody. Like, I was driving and all of a sudden there's a truck in front of me that was a ghost.
Was it Rob?
They were they weren't really there. It was just one of those weird sync things.
Oh, I have all the state DLCs. I don't have all the paints or all the, See, I don't have all the paints. But I have all the state
So, Tuki's
DLCs.
backing up.
I need to stop for a second. I need to make a seat adjustment.
Well, there's Raz.
I'm coming in again in a few seconds.
I think we can take off in fourth gear, probably.
Yeah. It's a long trip, wasn't it?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, so
I'll
I'll catch up.
I might need to stop for fuel a few times.
See my in-cab light.
I'm
Climb.
checking my fancy gauges. What? You can't. Oh, look, you got glow. I want glow.
My in-cab.
How come I don't have glow?
I had this selected as an option.
Where was it?
Oh, I can't remember. There's so many damn light options on this thing.
Lordy, lordy.
What does Raz have? Oh, K100.
Oh, I don't know when the.
Is it K100 or the
DLCs
FOB?
coming
I
out.
don't remember what you said you were buying.
FLB. I
Where's
think it's
that?
got a 550 CAD in it.
Weird way of saying Detroit.
But I don't have many lights because I'm used to being able to like select a whole light package, but on this thing you had to install each individual light.
Oh, don't turn the high beams on.
Oh, my interior glow is bound to beacons, apparently. It lit up once I put those on.
Oh, yeah. I think you can do park lights or beacons.
So if I turn off beacons, they'll go away.
I just remember mine just turns on with my lights. Like that, like if when I turn my lights on, the glow turns on for me. But I added an option in cab on the right side that has like a glow beam or something. I don't.
Yeah, mine's bound to beacons, apparently, because that turns it on and off for me. I got like a
I'm-
weird orange glow in my cab now.
Relatively certain.
Oh, now I
they're
get
configured
now
for
I
the
get glow.
W990.
Now I get glow.
It's cool. I'll definitely keep it installed.
Are we ready to rock and roll?
Ready as I'll ever be.
Did Rob get his load again?
He's just getting on the interstate, it looks like.
Wanna rock
behind us.
and roll all night.
Are you gonna keep it right side up this time at least?
Somebody quits running into me, I can.
Cotton gin. What's that?
Raz has got something loud in that thing. I heard it.
I think he said he had a big monster cat in it.
Oh yeah, it's a big old cat.
Meow.
Alright, I'm gonna roll 45 until everybody catches up.
I don't know if my speedometer goes that low.
Have no idea where 45 is.
It's between 46 and 44.
I can't read that well.
Lions! I don't know how many people we got in here
Did
tonight.
you get back into your trailer?
I'm on my way in the game.
I'm gonna rev the piss out of this engine with just a 12-speed behind it.
You gotta get. You gotta run out of gas.
Mr. Wicket! Welcome
I'm just
back.
gonna ignore that fuel gauge because it's probably ticking down as I step on the gas pedal.
Yeah, Jerry's Keeper, it's currently on sale. ATS is on sale over at Steam, $4.99. We'll get you the base game, which is California, Arizona, and Nevada. And hey, you can give it a try. If you don't like it, just refund it, get your $5 back, right? But most of the DLCs are also on sale, so if you do like it, then you can pick the rest up at a pretty good price.
This damn Walmart driver, he got to it. This GOB she takes a little bit to get up going.
What's the JOB?
It's a Freightliner. Tukey!
Oh, gotcha.
Damn it! Cut me off.
I put a bunch of red lights on it.
That was clear.
But you can't see
Mostly.
my cab glow.
Mostly.
You can only
It was
see my
clear in
underglow.
his mind.
Yeah, your underglow looks cool, but yeah, you don't have a cab glow.
I see it inside. It's red. First, I thought it was red
Yeah,
because
it's
it had all
just-
these red lights on the cab. But
Does look pretty good.
I catch up to Schultz and check out his Mac.
Be careful, he might run you off the road.
then I thought, going back,
Ooh, he's got the custom bumper and everything.
Rabbit
on
Rob can
his.
get one of those cab overs. They're cheap.
That
Shall I-
K100 dirt
Well, the
cheap.
truck, I didn't even realize I
Shall I
had.
make some more light, Tukey?
Can we blind him out here?
Oh, good lord, I can see in my cab now. It's daylight
See the-
inside.
I could see to the next day.
Oh, I think Schultz has about every light he could put on that bull bar.
I got a few.
It's like the sun comes out.
You taking a shortcut there?
I haven't been here before.
Forward, yes.
Dookie, you may want to speed up. I've got 320 gallons worth of fuel, so you'll probably have to stop 3 or 4 times.
Oh, I'm sure me and Schultz both well in these little day cabs.
Yeah, I can't have much fuel.
I got 250 gallons. Oh,
I
here
got
comes
2,200 miles to go till empty.
I don't have that
Rabbit Rob on
fancy
one side.
technology to see that.
I got Schultz on the other.
That's a bad spot to be.
Yeah.
One of them's
enough
bound to
pressure.
roll over eventually.
And we were on a bridge, so I was doomed. I thought I was doomed.
Oh,
your
we're
truck is
using
rocking.
a
Did your life
modded
flash in front
Kenworth
of you?
Gotta warm up the
W990
tires.
Gotcha.
He does this
over at
thing every
Steam
now
Workshop.
We can get up to speed now, right? Is everybody on?
I'm just winding up to the speed limit now.
Where's
and
no,
then.
Thor's
What
back
is
at
this,
Phoenix.
75?
Wait till Thor grabs up.
Well, that AI truck really thought he was going to go somewhere.
Oh no, Diablo del
Am I in
Toro.
front of you far enough?
No, I can still see trailer.
Oh, so that's...
You're clear now.
Wow, my little cab did light up. Like,
Freaking Dwayne, is that you back there?
Yeah, I'm right beside you, so just hold your line. You just block
You look
traffic.
like a you look like a roll. He looks like a rolling Las Vegas back there. Jeez, the lights on that thing.
Ah, maybe you need to come up so I can see it.
Are those beacons or is that a light bar? I swear it looks like you got like a caution
Oh, I
arrow.
got beacons on.
He does got all sorts of stuff going on back there.
I see
Is
it.
it like a party in the back seat?
Well,
Might be the reflection off my wing, you know, because I got so much speed in
Yeah.
this truck.
Wish
He's
I
got
had
the
a back
wing.
seat.
and he's got the running lights, but then the beacon makes it look like the running lights are strobing.
I'm in a wreck. I keep looking backwards.
What your mirrors are for.
I saw you shifting lanes quite a bit.
I'm just waiting for Rob to flip it in front of me while I cruise the speed limit.
What is the speed limit? 75?
How's everybody in YouTube doing? Hello, YouTube.
The YouTubes. Oh,
The
70s.
YouTubes.
Is Ras streaming
I got
too?
his... Who is?
You is.
Oh, man.
Tell me about this. Tell me about this. Take this job and stick it. I don't need your toilet paper no more.
No, so
Now we're in Alley Land. I'm dropping at
I'm just-
57.
I've been kind of unhappy with my employment for about the last 6 months. And I don't know if it's a midlife crisis or it's just time for a change. You know, I don't know what it is, but so I started looking, and the job market is really good right now if you're willing to leave your current employer. Because other hospitals will pay you very well right now.
That's the sad
So-
part is the new places.
Long
are
story
paying
short,
more.
turned in my notice, my official notice today. I emailed Friday, but like my written notice today because there's no management there on the weekend.
Backbone, what is up?
In March, I'll be going to a different hospital. Work the same schedule, 3 days a week, but it's about a 20% pay increase over what I'm
Wow.
getting now. So, very substantial.
Do you get medical benefits?
Yeah, they're actually it's the exact same. If
Oh,
you put
that's
the benefit
crazy.
package next to each other, it's the same companies, every one of them.
It's the same thing, but more pay.
Yeah,
But you have to
my
leave one to go
insurance
to
is
one.
it's like $30 more a month, which but it's not very much in the
So-
difference, but it's the same healthcare provider.
I learned something last week, or 2 weeks ago. Apparently, the more you make, the more it costs to insure you. Like for medical insurance, which made no sense. Because we're trying to get this one guy that we want to keep some more money. Because he's making jack nothing and he needs more money. So what we learned was that
Where's Mine just ran into a Coca-Cola truck.
yeah, what we learned was that the more you make, the more your insurance, the more the employer has to pay for insurance,
Well, that's interesting.
which I
Wonder
thought
why
was
that is.
pretty silly. So
Yeah.
like me and the wife work at the same place, and they had it to where they had like tiered premiums. So if you make up to a certain level, you pay a certain amount per month. You make higher than that level, you pay more per month. So since she's out on disability, I picked up the coverage. I have to pay more, but the college pays a percent, like half. And the college's portion is not constant. The college portion increases too because I make more than she does. So it's like it's in the college's benefit to have her have our coverage because it's cheaper not only for us but for the college. It was weird. I'm like, what?
Yeah.
Shouldn't it be like a flat rate, like the same benefits cost the same amount per employee regardless?
It's kind of weird.
Because
didn't
I
know
figured
that,
I figured they just discounted premiums for people that paid below a certain rate just to, make your dollar go a little bit further, and people that made a little bit more, well, you know what, you make a little bit more, you can pay a little bit more to offset the other people. But now apparently it's the insurance company's benefit rate is a percentage of your income, not based on actual coverage.
That's weird.
I didn't know that.
I don't know, Diablo del Toro, that's what I was told.
But yeah, it's a pay increase, and it's a lower acuity hospital, so I don't like. I'm always amazed at how, and it's usually an industry standard that your academic trauma centers that take care of like the sickest of the sickest pay the worst. It's crazy. I don't. But
That's because they got all that cheap college labor floating around.
that's exactly so. That's what they want. They want new grads on the lower end of the wage scale, and they want to rotate them out every 5 years. I really think that's kind of their.
It's a,
Keeps
You
their
went,
wage
you went to med
premiums down.
school here. Hey, you know what? Why don't we just go ahead and hire you on? We're doing you a favor.
Same.
Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. We can pay
Yep.
you cheaper than we can buy an experienced person.
Because the hospital I work in, it's med school, there's pharmacy school, there's a nursing school. Like, there's every kind of school you can think of in healthcare goes through there. They all train there. That's the other thing, is they get like free labor because all the students and everything work there for free. So I'm still amazed. But no, I mean, it's time for a change. Sometimes you get there. 14 years. I think I've been there. It'll be 14 years in May.
Yeah. I mean, it's like that at UVA. They have a UVA hospital. It's directly attached to University of Virginia University. But I don't think they're pretty darn good at most things. We were told by our pediatrician, we live like 45 minutes away from there. We were told, if your kid is sick, screw the local hospital, take him over the mountain to UVA. That's the best damn, pediatrician's place, other than going all the way to Northern Virginia or, down to North Carolina or something.
I agree. Like, I think like the best place to go is the place I work now. Like, but it may not be the best place for me to work.
Yeah. What's the sad thing is nowadays too, people that have been working at their job are getting stuck by this crap, and you go out and, like you said, Raz, you go out and get another job. Job market's good. They got bonuses and all kinds of things. I can go work at a fast food place by me that's starting at least $1 more an hour at a fast food place. I've been at my job for 4 years, not near as 14, but still.
Yeah, so I took what the new hospital was offering me, and I took it to my boss, and I'm like, this is what they're offering me, and what can you do? And they came back with $1.20 more an hour. They're like, this is all we can do. And I'm like, well, you know what my answer is, right? Like, you should have known before you even offered.
Yeah, that's sad, dude. They go, oh, okay, I'll take that.
And my manager's like, well, HR doesn't give us a choice. And I'm like, well, you guys are losing people left and right because you're not ahead of the market. And the market's changing very quick. Like, it's...
And it's a
Well,
true
I think-
statement.
Well, I think in the United States we've had the fastest wage growth that they think ever. Like, because they only have wage growth numbers for the last 20 years, and it's the highest in 20 years. But they think it may be the highest wage growth ever in the United States.
Well, my daughter, who works like 4 different possible jobs at Red Lobster, depending on the day. So she could pretty much do everything in the restaurant other than like actually manage people, I think, right? So I don't think she can actually order food, that the restaurant needs, but she works on the cook, she works in the kitchen, she does pretty much everything else depending on what needs to be done. When she's working in the kitchen, she makes $15 an hour, which is more per hour than the wife made as a communications officer at a campus police station.
Right?
The joys of the modern economy.
So yeah, it's
So what it tells me, like when you see places like McDonald's and Burger King and all these places paying $15, $16, $17 an hour, is they've underpaid their employees for
Many years,
Because
yes.
If they're still making record profits, which they are, and they're able to increase wages, that someone's been holding on to that money for a while.
Franchisees, owners.
Yeah, I'm not saying that's a bad. That's the way it works, right?
Yeah.
But I think the market is rapidly changing. I think everywhere. Just
Optimus, what is
I
up?
think I mean, look at transportation. Like truck drivers' salaries are shooting through the roof. At least where I'm at. My brother, he works for Old Dominion, and like they're just paying ridiculous for dock work, for truck drivers. It's just
Well, the bonuses they're throwing out people too. Yeah, I saw one here. Colorado they were giving it up to a $10,000 bonus, sign-on bonus, just for doing it for a year. I'm like, what? Shit, that's not bad.
10K for staying in one place for a year. That's like dedication right there.
For just a year, that's not bad.
I'll take $10,000
Well, I
to
mean,
work
that's
there
the
for
bonus.
a year.
Yeah, that's just the bonus, and plus you get the hourly rate.
Pat and I don't
And
follow
that
what's
was-
going
so it's
on
just a year
anywhere.
of your time for keep the bonus, you know.
I do not watch the news. I don't read the
Driving
news.
truck, and it was for what it was saying. You only work. You don't even have to do full time. You just drive the truck for the day and then go back home every night. So I was like, wow,
I've
that's
heard
not
there's
bad.
something going on in Canada, but I don't have a clue.
You guys got to
What it
be
is.
closer to catching up. I've been cruising 50 for a while.
like I can't. My poor little truck here, she's having a tough time.
Will you find some more horsepower, please?
I think it's got 550.
What'd you put for a tranny in it?
The 16 speed plus 2. Eaton.
Was
This
it
is-
geared for heavy or normal haul?
I picked like the middle of the road. It's kind of like a.
I don't understand the gearing, so I picked something.
You gotta switch to manual and stretch those gears out, then you'll have no problem.
I just
You
need to
preferably
put
put
the
a Detroit in and just rev the shit out of it.
And then watch your gas guys go.
Oh, whoa, I missed my turn talking to you guys.
But
Oh no! Sorry to hear that, Optimus.
oh, there's Optimus. It's good to see him back. But it's just still crazy though, because like everywhere I go, they need help. Like everybody needs help. But there's just nobody taking these jobs. It's
Might be a traffic jam up here because I'm backing up on the interstate.
Well,
It's
the
a
healthcare
possibility.
industry is just so short of workers right now. It's ridiculous. The Oregon's hospital up in Portland, University Hospital, is offering a $25,000 signing bonus. You
Yeah,
have to
we're-
stay on the job for 6 months.
We're coming up on
Period.
Tukey backing up. Watch out.
It's just crazy.
I'm rolling again.
They still
take
can't
it.
get enough bodies.
So the nursing thing is, and I've been on meetings for this for years. So the nursing thing is not new. This was an anticipated problem that was exacerbated by COVID, right? So anyone who's been in healthcare knew that there was going to be a massive nursing shortage when the boomers aged out, right? Because the average age of a nurse in the United States, it's like 45. I can't remember. They're old, right?
Hey.
So all these, we're getting to the point where the boomers are
45 ain't old.
That's what I'm
Well,
trying
for-
to say.
for a working age, like for
Wow.
the average age of a.
I would love to no longer work when I was 45.
Yeah,
and I
no
would be,
kidding.
I'd been
man.
retired
How
for a
does-
little while now.
Well, no,
Yeah,
it's like the average age of a farmer in the U.S. is like 50 something. Like if you.
Yeah, farmers
If
are
you-
aging out.
Yeah, so that's the same thing's happening in healthcare. So COVID accelerated retirement for a lot of people.
Yeah.
And now all these people who used to be healthcare providers are now becoming patients of the healthcare system because they're getting older. And you have the largest generation of people ever born in the United States who are aging out of the job market and now becoming patients. And then people are all like, well, we don't have any help. We're like, yeah, we've been saying this shit for 20 years. You're not going to have help.
What the heck is that car doing?
It's about called Schultze to tip his tanker there.
It was
Oh,
just
we had a
pointing
lot of room.
sideways.
A lot of room.
What are you guys
But-
cruising at?
And then, also, if you look, COVID has done something else. It's actually decreased the number of two-worker households in the United States. course, nobody wants to talk about that. Like, you
Well,
know,
clear,
mainstream
Dwayne.
workers, period. Jeez, they'll sit at home.
So
and pay.
you have, you know, a lot of households that have gone to one worker homes, which again decreases your labor pool. And I think it was like 70% of nurses in the United States are women. So a lot of women who are secondary earners in a household have just decided they're not going to work, or they're not going to work full time. Or they're leaving acute care to go work at a doctor's office 2 days a week, or a school nurse, or
I've seen people talk about AdBlue and
rapidly
death being
changing
short. I don't know why.
Products too.
I don't know why they're suddenly not able to manufacture.
Ergonomic chairs and stuff for my job as well. They're almost most of the ones that we get are all out of stock now. We don't know when the shipments are coming in because they're not coming in. So it could be anywhere from 4 to 6 weeks now instead of just a couple, or a week or two instead. So that's just like with everything. I mean, retail. Look at the price of everything going up. It's crazy.
Might want to get around
gas
Raz because we're hitting a hill
Prices
here.
go up because the government throws money out at you.
Mm-hmm.
I'm still getting checks just because I have 2 kids.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. And they gave it to everybody. That I understand.
I
there's
didn't
certain
even
people that need
realize it until I logged into the bank one day, and the bank started some new, like, spending and deposit forecasting or something, to where they're like, oh, we anticipate based on past deposits and withdrawals, you're going to have this much money deposited in January and this much withdrawed, and these are from the sources. And I saw like IRS. I'm like, what the hell is this? I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm still getting government checks because I have 2 kids. I never asked for it.
I know, they just started giving it to you.
So when the government just
Yeah,
throws out
together.
money, free money, people just spend it. Well, when you start
Not
spending
free.
more, people start increasing prices because people are buying more. And when you start buying more, then there's less to buy, so then you raise the prices until you find equilibrium again. So the government is feeding their own inflation, which they deny because they are all a big load of idiots.
Mm-hmm.
They can't admit that they're wrong.
Of course not.
I can admit they're wrong all they want. Give me a microphone.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Tukey, I slapped her down a couple gears on that hill. Did all right.
I got a
I
dice
have my
run off that
automatic.
hill.
It's an automatic, but you can still, I can still down gear a little.
Just slap at the base.
Yeah.
You gotta drop it down till you're about red
Yeah.
line in it.
I mean, there's a ton of stuff sitting in the docks because there's no dock workers to work.
And just ignore anything related to the fuel gauge.
Oh,
This
you know,
is an
there was an exit,
Yes.
Tukey, that we missed.
It's routed me
I
down
just-
99 now, I guess. I got so carried away driving fast.
This is what happens when you lead the convoy. You lead us
Technically,
astray.
Rob's
Why are these
leading because
cars
he's ahead of me.
Stopping.
I just
Like, why are
cruised
these
it. I
cars
just
just-
70 and left it. So.
See that, Schultz? Like that car
Oh,
just
it's-
stopped again.
Just part of the fun, Raz. Just part of the fun.
We gotta do another
But-
cannonball when he's here so we can really mess with him.
Yeah, I gotta get a better truck for that one. So.
Oh, I'll do what Klein did to me when I was following him. I'll make every car stop in front of you.
I'm telling you, next time we do it, we need to load up Truckers MP. We all need to buy escort vehicles and pull campers. So that's what
And
we
I'm-
should do in the next
Can I put a
cannonball.
Detroit in it though? That's my only
I don't-
question.
I don't know if you can or not. Be cool if you could turbo it up though, right?
You can just picture that little car with like a 12V71 in it.
But yeah, like
Oh.
Canada, I was reading today, like there's hundreds of trucks just blocking a border crossing. Like they're just parked their trucks there.
Yeah, apparently they're angry.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're
Yep, they've had it.
There's still cargo ships out at the bays everywhere. There's just sitting out there waiting to be delivered because they won't let them in.
David, what is up?
Well, we did get into the Guinness World of Records for the longest convoy.
yeah. How many did you end up with up there? Wayne?
I think it was 150 kilometers, which is about 80 miles long or something like that.
Holy crap!
I guess old Trudeau went missing there for a while.
Yeah, he got cowardnitis 19 or something. I don't know.
There might be a Hummer turned in the road up here.
There might be. It's a possibility.
Construction
weather.
ahead.
Kind of like the weather, huh? It's a
Pulling down
possibility.
fast enough.
Left lane closed.
68% chance there's a car in the middle of the road turned sideways.
Sorry, I had to squeeze her in there, Shoal.
Wrong button.
That's what she
It's
said.
one of the rolling closures. See that?
There wasn't even anything over there.
There was a.
There's
it was,
our
it was,
One of them rolling
Excuse me
there.
if I didn't see it. I was looking at
Sexy
somebody's
truck.
trailer.
somebody stuck their butt in your face.
Yeah.
The AI's cutting me off.
Where the heck's Klein and Tukey at?
We're
Took that
taking
wrong
an
turn.
alternative route. We're on
we
99.
missed our exit. How many
That's
miles do you
not
have
my
to go?
fault. 1,037.
Ouch. I guess it's about the same.
1,048.
I got
Yeah.
1,049. Oh, 48. We're
It's-
good. Look, we're tied.
It's pretty much the same. We'll meet up in like Sacramento or Stockton, it looks like.
Oh, we are
I'm
delivering
dropping the hammer.
solvents.
Habitat.
Solvents, I think.
I got my telepass.
Yep.
All kinds of stuff here.
40,000 liters of
my
solvents.
I just
to
clicked all the
Port
options and started
Angeles,
adding crap. I like
Washington.
the computer though. It's nice.
Does that show your cruise control speed too on that little onboard computer?
I think it does.
Not the one I have. It doesn't.
Oh,
It just
I was-
shows my fuel, time, temperature, gear, what gear I'm in.
oh, that's
I wish
still
your
down.
hammer went farther down.
Buddy, I got her pushed to the floor. That's all I got. This little girl.
That's what happens when you pick the wrong motor.
Pretty sure that
Well, I
cab
didn't
over
want-
can do good if you got the right juice on it.
I didn't want the one that sounds like a freaking Honda with a pipe on it.
Roman music.
I tried one the
Thank
other
you very
day, and I
much
was
for the
like,
super
"What
chat.
does this sound? Oh,
You just need a nice turbocharged 12V71.
Oh, I don't
that's
have
all
my
you need.
telemetry up. I can't do that. I forgot to turn that on.
One turbocharged Detroit.
Or a 92 series, one of the two.
Yeah, I think this is a Cat 550. I think it's what's this one.
Let's see.
This is a actual Mac engine, I think. 800
Alright.
horse, I think.
I just couldn't bring myself to put a Mac engine in this truck.
Thank you so much for the super chat. 24-hour American truck. I don't
No
know
shortage
about
of
that.
power. Not great top end.
Don't know
speed,
about
though.
that.
I'm kind of curious to see how these R series would do with the 5 or 6 speed behind them instead. Oh, that is a barricade.
Tukey must have put the pedal down as well.
24-hour American truck.
Yeah, I hit about 85 in 12th gear and I'm making about 2300 RPM and it just gets louder and louder.
Left lane,
Yeah,
left
it doesn't-
lane, Raz. Left lane, Raz.
What in the
Doesn't
hell?
go faster
What is
than
that?
85. I may or may not have hit that car.
Yeah.
Oh, we're going to be on for about
Dude,
another
love it.
hour and a half.
I need to really record this stuff and edit it. I need to do that
Well,
because he nailed it.
He put that bull bar on there for a reason.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
he-
they turned right out in front of me, and I left them sitting the opposite way, and I think Dwayne finished them.
Yeah, I think.
Well,
he
he
hit
was
it so
actually
hard.
backing out of the left lane, going into the right, so I was yelling at Raz to go into the left, and then he started going into the left lane, and I just couldn't get back into it.
He drove right into you. I saw it.
So if we ran 24 hours American truck, we can run a line on how much money Rapid Rob would lose.
His loan won't go out
What?
far enough.
man.
4 hours. There's no way.
He wouldn't be able to refuel his truck. He'd just run out of gas.
Have to reset every 10 seconds so I can go back out and come back in.
Oh, Thor is in hot pursuit.
Is he on the map now? Oh, Jesus, he really
He's
caught up
passing
now.
Blake.
He must have that truck wound all the way out then.
Should be doing 80 all the way.
This whole girl takes a little bit to get up and going, but
Now that you're rocking and rolling.
got her
Till you hit
pegged
a
at
hill.
90.
Yeah,
He
we're in
hits a big hill
California.
and loses all that momentum.
Mm-hmm.
Then we're gonna make our way up to Port
85
Angeles,
is all this will
Washington.
do. It's all she's got for gears.
Yeah, that's pretty much what I'm pegged at. 85, 86. I
What
can
do they
creep a
think
little
started
higher,
the
but I
fire,
have to have
David?
a real long straight stretch to do it.
I'm pegged at 90 right now.
Should put an 18 speed in this. I'd probably get more. 13 doesn't quite do it.
I mean,
All
if,
that
That
you,
was all the higher they had was 12 speeds on these Macs.
if you're going speedier, then I guess I'll bump it up a little bit.
All that they had for this one was a 16 plus 2, is what it said. With retarded.
There's a stopped car.
Not for long.
I mean, I don't know if we should be speeding with all these solvents.
Express delivery or something like that.
Oh!
Schultz hasn't had to stop for
Started by
fuel yet,
lightning.
though.
Oh, I still got 3/4 of a tank.
I cannot say that.
I can still go 1,500 miles.
I forgot to put the laptop in here, so I have no clue how far we can go.
I didn't put the tablet in, just the GPS, so I'm just guesstimating.
Turning right.
I've been stopping off when I get under half a tank to be safe.
Firefighting tanks, where they have a big.
Of course,
Ooh,
they
that
got
got a little
cannon on the
squirrely on
front.
the dirt.
Yeah, I went to exit and I had like 2 vehicles.
Or do they use them to, like bulldozers, to make a fire
That's why
break?
they made the right lane for me.
FedEx just
I
said,
had
hey,
her pegged at 90. I'm down to 50. So this thing, it takes a bit to get up purring, but when she does.
David's saying there's a big fire in Western Australia. Close to 2,000 acres burned.
that sucks.
They had fires, was it last year? 2 years ago? They were really bad.
Well, I guess I'm turning here.
How do you pull the map up? The overlay?
Yeah.
Very carefully. Well, whatever you mapped your thing to, but yeah, here guys.
Oh, Tuki's way up there.
Crossing me back onto your
He's
guys'
not that
road.
far. I can see him.
I stopped for fuel, so the fuel station was literally right in my path.
Good evening, Optimus. Thanks
I
for
like
dropping
this
by.
color scheme on this truck, though.
Oh, this trailer is too long, though.
Oh, like that done some damage.
I picked a long trailer on purpose.
Night Optimus.
I would have been over there if I hadn't had to back out to get the trailer unhooked.
Schultz
I
is parking cars in the interstate.
I should hit this service, but we'll be all right.
Somebody left the truck parked on the road.
I think Schultz is leaving.
Thor's in
Yeah,
front of us, so he
well-
must be.
Leaving a wake.
Merging on right in front of you guys.
With all the damage I have on my truck, I can only do 76 and missing 2 gears.
Well, you didn't need those two anyways.
I just had to split
locked-
2 cars.
I just locked the cruise control in at 70.
What's the lightning bolt on the dash mean?
Faster.
You
Battery?
got power. But you got superpower. Like a Mario thing. The mushroom.
I was gonna say that means you need to plug your truck in.
Yeah, there you go.
Me, Mario.
Oh, there's Thor.
So, on the server, Gaming Joy has edited a bunch of vehicles to be all electric. The other day, his tractor went dead, so he was using super strength and carrying it through town to the charging station.
Which
And
map was
Cooley
that on?
caught him. Because Cooley goes, it's on the No Man's Land server, or the Bavarian co-op No
Bavarian.
Man's. And
Yeah,
Cooley caught him, because Cooley just gives him crap all the time for using electric vehicles.
I'm sure he's not going to hear the end of that one, huh?
I think we're going to change Bavaria. We're changing our co-op map. We might be doing that Pacific Northwest, or whatever. Northwest Pacific.
That's
You'll like it, but it's
videos-
not really like
That
Lamb
video's
Hill.
dropping tomorrow.
Pacific Northwest coming back from 22?
No, this is a
This
4X
is a different one.
Oh, okay,
giant
that's good.
square field.
It's a good map.
Is it pretty solid?
Oh yeah, it runs like a champ. The problem is there's really only one starting location.
Oh, that's because we're going to do a co-op on this one, on that part.
Okay.
Because
Yeah.
everybody's got individual farms on the No Man's Land thing, and then
That's cool. Oh, yeah.
Oh, this
hard.
is yeah. The fields are not small though.
Oh, that's perfect. That's perfect. for
Yeah.
co-op.
There's a grid of 6 fields that are easily the size of one map,
Well,
Yeah.
and you
I
can
sure
merge
plan
them
on
all
that.
into a map-size field if you wanted.
Oh, shoot, freaking cars!
Is
Seriously.
there a reason there's like traffic stopped on this bridge up here?
Yeah, because they keep trying to run into me.
They wanted to see you.
I told you not to drive the Target truck.
Well,
trying
now,
to give
like,
him a hug.
why do they merge? It's the
I
same
get a
thing in
little
real
hairy
life.
here because I don't want to lift.
Oh shit, Dookie! On a
Shituki?
road sign, dude. That sign went flying.
There's one caught.
There's signs in his wake. There's dust. There's.
QA library, what's up?
And now I'm down to 50 miles per hour again because I hit the brakes.
I warned you I wasn't gonna lift because I saw an opening. I still got all my gears. We're good.
Hey, just lost half a tank of fuel on the ground, but that's no worry.
The road was blocked in front of me and ran, so I cut across his lane and took the shoulder straight through a few road signs.
Just a little rearranging.
Yeah, it's California anyways. I don't care if I knock some of theirs over.
Some of these new billboards are rather funny.
I like that pack. It's got some good stuff.
Yeah, it's a cool pack.
That was the first mod I ever downloaded.
Oh, now I got your lightning bolt symbol too. Whatever it means.
Oh, I really like that Sunoco trailer. That was cool. I like the coloring on that.
I'd like to be able to pull the Sunoco trailer.
Might want to. Is there any repair triggers coming up? I got my map zoomed out.
Not for the foreseeable future.
I can live with it. It's only like 10%.
Do you have that portable toolbox?
I'm at like 18.
portable toolbox.
That stupid thing doesn't work on a server. I'm irritated about it.
Oh, is it? Oh, that's.
Oh, why not?
Well, it's not mobile. It just stays stationary.
Well, you can move it, but it just goes back to the
I have,
spot, right?
I have no idea. I think it's because the server actually handles it as a placeable, so it says no, you're not moving it.
Maybe it's owned by the wrong
Doesn't work
farm
at all?
ID.
Same with the pallet, that auto-loading pallet thing. We can't get that to work on a server.
Shit.
I was making some of you guys crash, I think, that auto load thing. Because that got ripped out like right away.
See, it's validation that manual load is the only way to load.
Manuel?
Yeah, manual
It's still a
load.
cheap repair trigger, though, so it's got that going for it.
Poor Manuel, making him load everything.
So, I haven't recorded the episode yet, but I started a brewery on No Man's Land. So,
which
I'll drink to that.
well, I got Nuka and Cowboy over there, just the best customers in the world.
True. Which brew did you make? Or which brew are you making?
Yeah.
That's repair to
just
your
do-
right, Tukey.
Is it?
Pure and spirits.
Yes, yes.
Well, I think someone's gonna. I think they found a like a distillery. They're gonna put it in, and then I'm gonna open a winery. And then there's this pub sell point that came with the brewery. It's a pub you can take your stuff to.
Bus is broken down up here.
It's
Yeah,
like the
you're
Indian
right.
restaurant, but instead of the diner sign on it, it's like 2 big beer mugs.
Yeah.
Is that the one that
I'm trying to
also
get a
has
video.
Whoa.
a yeast factory?
For the alcohol
no, this
one,
is
yeah.
just.
Well,
this
I
is-
might have
well,
rolled
maybe
it.
that one. But the beer
Going
one
to the
only
repair
has.
station, you rolled it?
I caught
Making
that.
alcohol has the yeast.
I-
So yeah, I don't know that one,
I
has
clipped the
wheat
movable
beer.
potted plant and completely rolled it over onto the opposite side.
It's
They
got
can do-
wheat beer, barley beer, honey beer, and strawberry beer.
Oh, so
This is embarrassing.
I
But
looked
the
at that
honey
one,
beer-
but I decided against it.
Yeah,
I don't know
take-
what reasons it had. It had some issues, I think.
Which
Maybe
It
it's
only
been
had like
fixed.
yeah. I think Nuka said there was only like 1 warning on the server side. So
but
Then there's
seems to be
the-
working okay.
I think I'm going to
There's
do
a-
Mi Familia Restaurant next.
There's a winery and spirits mod that has 3 factories. One that makes yeast.
Oh, come on. Why
Out
did
of,
you give me
like,
Reno? I
grapes
rolled
and
it by
sugar.
the freaking repair trigger.
Then the other
Yeah.
building is like a spirits that makes like schnapps and
whiskey.
vodka and a couple others. And then there's another building that makes wine and port. And then there's a placeable sell point, or a couple placeable sell points. And if you don't have the mod that you're talking about installed, when you place it down, it gives you a bunch of warnings about fill types not being recognized, because it also works with your strawberry beer and your other things. So that might be
Oh,
a
so they-
companion mod that you might want to look at.
They work in tandem. Gotcha.
Yeah, I played around with that one. The yeast takes a while to make, so I actually played around.
Well, we
edited
have our
up.
production cranked up to like.
Yeah, I got the
10
fast
times
production
normal.
things. Yeah, the fast
Well,
production.
We have fast production that's been edited.
Oh, that, well, I was following FARMER-KLEIN's video for how to do your own edit, so that's what I was doing. So yeah, it's learning a lot, man. It's freaking great.
I don't doubt someone
the
will
reason
bring
why
out
Don't do
I
that
did-
it.
mod,
Don't go down that rabbit hole.
In multiplayer, because see how we do it is there can only be one production type, right? So like take the oil factory. Like if somebody owns the oil factory, other players can use it, I think, for a fee, but it takes so long to run through product that they up the production so that
Oh, I don't know, Rob.
put
I
your
think it
stuff
looks
in,
like a great
you're
looking
done, then
tractor.
You take your stuff out and the next person can use it, kind of deal.
So the biogas plant too, so I was doing one of my things on my console and put a bunch of silence. God, it took forever on Erlengrot when I was doing my thing over there.
Take a look. Say a fabulous
I mean,
tractor.
I like the production element of it. It's kind of fun, but I'm also getting to the point where I'm tired of loading pallets.
Get Manuel to do it.
Well, if you have
Well,
it
in single player,
production cranked up, yeah.
Yeah.
That's where you just set it to auto sell and you just say forget it.
Yeah.
yeah, you get to a point where it's fun, but
36%. Was that what it was you had on it? 37%.
Yeah, I don't know. It
time
seems
is
to-
money, right?
Seems to be a variable, but yeah, if you spend half a day moving pallets, was it really worth half your day to save 37%?
Yeah.
See, I think it's fun to do like one flatbed load of pallets, right? And then I just turn the rest on auto sell. And then once it sells down, turn it off to the store again. And a few days later, I can.
I
do
can pull a harvester
load,
with it.
Turn the rest. Like I kind of mix it between the two. I load when I want to, sell when I want to.
Just do something that takes multiple things so you can actually produce it further down and keep just delivering to the next location.
Yeah, because I think I'm going to do that with just the standard wheat and barley beer, because you don't get an incredible price for it anyways. Now the honey and the strawberry beer you get pretty good money for, so I don't know, we'll see.
I mean,
I tried
you
it.
just keep all your strawberry beer for yourself.
Raspberry.
Shrink away
beer.
his profits.
You need to get a raspberry beer.
There you go.
Oh!
Oh, that truck dealership's neat. Right.
Let the streamlet try to turn.
Yeah, on your right, Clyde, you should be passing like a dealership with trucks.
There's some ziggy zaggies coming up here. Holy cow.
It's like work trucks. It's kind of neat.
Damn it, I missed another turn. I guess I'm going straight across to Reading now. If you guys get there way ahead of me, I'm just going to cancel it and quick travel to it.
He's end up in the ocean. Like, oops.
I think Dwayne and Thor are always back.
No,
They should be
I'm
fine.
done with this one. I downshifted in a corner and my truck flipped.
Ah!
Did I
Like, totally flipped over.
Woohoo!
Your
Big teachers.
truck's gotten tired twice already.
Nice view of the
It's
river.
laying on its roof, sliding down the hill.
Does Tukey feel like is it
Jeez.
red alert time for Tukey?
And it's glitched out where the camera don't even work right now.
Where is he at? Can I catch him? Oh, he's way over.
No,
How the hell are you way over there?
it flipped once before and had
You're
to
like completely in the
repair.
wrong side of the. You're like over at Reno.
Got
It
you in front of it.
It pulled me to Reno and I had to do the tow claim.
He's trying to go
Oh.
do some gambling. Whoa, Chevron trucks.
Rabbit Rob, how did Rabbit Rob get way up there?
It's,
was
he's
He's
racing
been
with
pedal
me.
to the metal.
I
He only
can't even
has
take
one
a
way.
screenshot because it's glitched out.
Just been hit 70. Everybody keeps missing their turns, so I'm like,
Yeah, I'm canceling this one. I'm just meeting you guys there. Poor Angela's.
Oh, Mr. Wicked has a joke. You know why eggs don't say jokes? They crack up too much.
What happens when I don't drive my K100?
yeah, blame it on the truck.
It just can't handle my driving.
Yeah, there it is.
Oh boy.
Takes a special truck for Tukey.
Special truck for special Tukey.
Welcome to
Good.
Oregon.
A truck whose center of gravity is about 50 feet below the ground.
Oregon.
I don't
Please.
know how it flipped while he was downshifting
Oh,
the corner.
crazy
Next
Bob.
thing I know, it was tumbling over.
What speed you doing, Klein?
Good shit.
70 right now.
You get a picture of that, Thor?
Huh?
Did you get a picture of that, Thor?
No, I didn't. I was driving too fast.
Uh-oh.
bus cut right in front of me, and I'm sitting on my side.
Oh, jeez.
Rob, we were talking about it earlier.
Just
No, I
pull the
haven't.
Bus. I swore that site said Trojan. I'm like, wait, what? That's just
Someone's feeling awfully confident they're going to make money on this load.
Oh, he's going to lose all his profits. Like 3 miles from the
Sh-
drop off.
if Schultz is coming up behind me, then yeah, he's gonna probably run me off the road just to do it. These turns are a little bit.
I
Dodge
don't
and
know if I can
weave.
catch ya.
Dodge and weave.
These
I float like a butterfly, sting like a bee.
these turns
You're
are a
like,
little.
you're not going to get me, Schultz. I'm just going to jump off this overpass right here.
Well, Dwayne got me down for 8% damage on my trailer and
How did I do that?
run into the back of me a few times at the beginning.
I never hit you.
Yeah, right. You wrecked me pretty damn good. Flip me on my side, bro. Up on the
Oh.
actually, I pretty much did it.
I love these branded box trucks. This little Coca-Cola truck up here.
Yeah, some of those are really neat. The details are really cool. There's a Cadillac about to go.
What place is your delivery to? It's Port Angeles. So I know where to meet you.
Georgia Pacific.
Alright, I got a double to there from where I'll quick travel to. I'll deliver that quick and wait. Or maybe I will if the truck cooperates.
So QA Library was going to tell us a time travel joke, but we didn't like it.
That's witty. I like it.
And Scooter says that, did you know that you can tell a lot about women from their hands? Like, if they're around your throat, you know they're probably upset.
That's why I stay single. Well, one of the reasons.
Oh, Mr. Wicked says, why do we tell actors to break a leg? Because every play has a cast. I think they're just looking bad jokes up on the internet.
Probably.
I mean, I could say, Alexa, tell me a bad joke.
That's good humor.
How many people are hearing bad jokes?
I heard
I
her start talking, but I didn't hear her finish.
If I said, hey Google, tell me a bad joke.
Stop it!
If I wasn't wearing a headset, you probably would have got my pad.
My monitor's a silly Google TV.
Oh, I know how
Talking
to
back to
win
you.
the next. I know how to win
Hey,
the
Google,
next
turn off the
cannonball
TV.
run.
He's gonna crash
I
into
can't
you.
see! I can't see!
Why did my wipers get turned on?
You should have never let us know that.
Oh, we're gonna play dirty the next cannonball run now that we know that.
Something about pants and a waste of time.
That's funny.
All buttoned up.
Hey, nobody's close to me yet, so cool. Good.
Man, we haven't done this long of a haul in ages.
I know. It's
I
kind of
know.
ass.
Clyde dropped a hammer coming off that mountain.
QA Library says he watched a movie where a mad scientist breaks up a DeLorean to travel time, paints everything purple. The movie's called Back to the Fuchsia.
What the heck?
My
It's
goodness.
so bad.
But it's a chuckle, that's the sad part.
This is what it's gone down to.
Yeah, the days are very close.
How did I pass Raz?
I slowed down.
I never even saw you be passed.
Well, it's good to be noticed.
Good thing you were out of the way.
Right behind you now. I was wanting to look at your truck in daylight.
Portland on the way.
Better be able to bypass. I have like all these freaking telepass things snapped to the front of my truck.
Turn it off.
I got 3 of them on here.
They're probably expired or some
Yeah.
reason.
They're not for this state.
Or they don't read in the state.
It's California. They don't ever. You gotta pay more for everything in here.
I got 3 of them. I got a telepath. I don't even know what these things are. I just slapped them on
Telepath.
here.
It's got ESPN on it.
Yeah.
Salem.
Speaking of, anybody watch playoff games this weekend?
Oh yeah.
Ish.
Good stuff.
Pretty good game. I was at work, but I kind of caught
That's
glimpses of
a
them.
good Super Bowl. It's kind of nice. I don't remember any one of these teams how long it's been since they've been there. I don't know if the Bengals have really been, except for way back.
The Bungles? I remember when the Bungles were in the Super Bowl.
Yeah, Rams and the Bengals. The last
The
time
Rams
I remember
went
seeing
when
that
they were
was,
in St. Louis.
St. Louis,
I think.
yeah. They're,
I think the
that
Bengals
was
was
Kirk
Boomer
Warner, right?
Esiason, like back when they played
Yeah.
the Niners.
I
That
remember
was
it
the
was-
last
Heck
time.
yeah.
I think they've been.
Those
Yeah, I
when we had real
remember that.
quarterbacks. I actually
I
called
remember
the
they had-
game.
I just
yeah, I remember had that Carson Palmer for a little bit, and he got injured in the playoffs when he was playing against the Broncos, and I was like, oh, you know what, my Broncos lose to an underdog like that, I'm okay with that because they've never been, but they got injured, their seasons went downhill from there. Now, who I think would be great to go see? Watch the Browns make it one day. Those poor fans don't have anything to look at.
there's this little soft spot in my heart for the Lions, and I'm like, oh great, Stafford gets a different team and goes to the Super Bowl. Of course, that's how that shit works. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, you have a Super Bowl.
Clearly means
Like-
the team's doing it wrong.
Yep. Like, he was always an amazing quarterback. The rest of the team was just sucked.
Amazing. He's pretty good.
Well, compared to the rest of the team.
True.
Above
Looks like
average
Barry
is
Sad-
amazing.
Yeah, it's like Barry Sanders back then, breaking all kinds of records, doing all kinds of stuff, and never got a Super Bowl because he sucked around him. Ooh,
Oh,
this is
could you imagine
nice.
Barry
This is
Sanders
pretty-
with a decent offensive line? He probably would have been the greatest running back ever.
Oh, this
He wasn't
is
already?
gorgeous.
I mean, he's one of, but I mean, I bet he would have set crazy yardage records if he actually had to block somebody.
Yeah,
that
if
blocked
he
him.
had like Emmett Smith's line, he'd have been
Oh.
insanely good.
Yeah, Emmitt Smith was good, but that Cowboys front was beefy.
They were some
Beefy.
big boys.
They
They growing big
might
in
have been one
Texas.
of the, that Dallas front might have been one of the best ever. Like, it was stacked.
Well, the funny thing too with the Broncos, a lot of their offensive line they had stealing from the freaking Browns at one point. I'm like, what the heck? Took a lot of people from the
Well, I
Browns
mean,
for-
Lomas Brown for the Lions was pretty good. He was actually very good. Just they couldn't get another person to play alongside him that was worth a damn.
Well, there for a while they had freaking Megatron, wide
Yep.
receiver. He was
They made the
unstoppable.
playoffs with Megatron and Stafford, didn't they?
Yeah. Detroit's always been like, the year they're competitive, they're just competitive enough where they lose. In the playoffs.
Well, the Chiefs, like the game, they lost the game. I mean, seriously, they just lost it. They were way up, 20 1 to 3 or something like that.
Yep.
And then you
Yeah,
said, "Okay,
let
here's
that
the
go.
game. Have fun." It's like, golly.
That was the Bills and was it the Bills? Which one
Chiefs,
went into
yeah. Bills
overtime?
and Chiefs.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that
Bills
was
and Chiefs, yeah.
Yeah, that was
A
a
buddy
real
of mine
close one.
at work was watching it on his phone. It's pretty wild.
Well, I gotta give it to Patrick Mahomes too. After the game, he ran over to Josh Allen and actually gave a big hug first before getting off. So that was pretty cool. He at least showed sportsmanship. But shouldn't have been that close either. 'Cause,
They're aware enough that games like that pay their bills.
yeah, true. Pay their bills.
Oh yeah.
Oh, the Bills any
Unintended.
good?
The problem is that both Buffalo and Kansas City are both fairly young teams, so they're going to dominate for quite a while.
Yeah.
The
Yeah,
front
it's
office
gonna be
doesn't
like
mess it up.
watching. It's gonna be like watching Peyton and Brady go at it for 10, 15 years.
Well, back in the 80s too, when I was a kid watching football a lot, you had the Niners and the Broncos and Dolphins and all these teams that had a pretty good setup, going to Super Bowls or playoffs at least every year almost. Now everything switches around. So, well, remember Houston Oilers, Moore and Moon and everybody, back in the day. They went over to Tennessee, but back in the good old days.
Came the Titans.
And then they missed it by 1 yard. That was so sad, dude.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that was
That was
good.
a great game.
That was, but no more timeouts. Game over. Damn.
Oh,
Yeah,
Screws
McNair,
Workbench, I did not know that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Scooter says Elk Mountain updated his building pack with all the animal pins have.
Oh,
the boundary
nice.
now.
Nice. That's beautiful stuff that you made. That's awesome.
That'll make it easier to play some.
There's some decent mods out there. I mean, yeah, there's still some crap, of course. There's more of that, but pretty cool. Pretty cool.
Turn right. Whoa, 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 whoa!
What?
Bad
Those
time to
guys
crash
there,
people.
What did you do?
There's some Navajo.
Oh, Dwayne got a little. Just wanted to snuggle there for a second. It felt like.
Oh, he likes
Stay
to
in your lane.
He thought she was
Well, I can't
cute.
because
Behind your
traffic's
eyes, get
not-
behind your eyes.
I can't. Schultz is like a rocket coming up through here. Oh,
Yeah.
What the hell did you get over here,
Uh-oh.
Jim?
Oh no, it's all happening behind me.
Landed it.
Tuki's gonna crash
break
at my
your truck?
side.
Yeah, I got an external contract, so I'm limited to 65.
Oh, okay.
I fast traveled up here, and I figured I'd get
Dude,
one over to Port Angeles.
When you
Tuki come rolling up on me. What the crap? How did he get over here?
when you get up here and the
Remind me,
road
Mike.
splits, I took the left side, and apparently that was the right answer.
Oh,
Yeah, this is Farmer-Klein's wake.
yeah.
I didn't
Next
do
time-
anything.
Next time we do this, remind me to just turn record on. 'cause-
So we can get your POV. and
Aren't
everything.
you hunk of junk?
What I'll do is I'll just cut out all the boring stuff and just put every time somebody crashes in front of me.
So you have about a 2-minute video.
Monday, you
Well,
can call
and
it
then-
Monday Night Mayhem
crap.
clips.
Just went
Yes.
the wrong way.
And
I
then I
almost
can.
did too, because I was following you. Oh,
can't
that
go
worked
through
out
here.
fine.
do it.
You know, they put
Freaking
invincible walls in a lot of that.
It's stupid.
We'll call it
Guess I'll
Tuki's
take
greatest
further.
hits or something.
That one from the other week has to be in the top 10 with me and Schultz.
That was a doozy. Dang it, I'm down a gear.
That was fun.
Idiot. That's stupid. It's just
And a
I
car's
tried to
parked
do
on
an
the
intersection.
interstate again.
How does the
would you look at
scientist
this
freshen
arena?
his breath?
That's a
Anyway.
good looking stadium.
Anybody have a guess how a scientist
Oh,
freshens his breath?
Oh, I got sidetracked looking at your chat. Well, that didn't work.
With an experiment.
I just repaired this truck and I drove it into a tree.
I don't know what's better, how bad the joke is, or the fact that Klein starts laughing before he finishes the punchline.
Yeah, I know.
I love when that.
It's the chat delay. I'm doing it right, but it's the chat delay. You're not picking it up. See?
Well, the other part of
I
that too
know
is
it's gonna be a good one when you start giggling a little bit before you say it.
I was watching your the Alpine map thing that you were doing today. Like, what the? Wait, I got a ticket for that. Like the surprise in your voice. I was like, that's freaking great.
I didn't know there was a speed camera.
Yeah, that's a great part about it. Like,
Oh,
wait, what the?
What? I got speeding ticket. What? Oh man.
Someone's
Well,
worked
you
that
play it
back
off
in
like,
the
yeah, there's a thing here, like it was like you knew it was there the whole time.
Then I got another one.
Yeah, I know. Second time, you're like, dang it, forget it.
I think I'd be reimbursing myself for each one of those I got if I played that.
We should be able to turn it off.
I got a feeling QA money ad is a frequent console command for Tukey.
No, not since Power Tools came out.
So, do you think that was better than the other edit that came out?
What I'd really like is, was that GTX that did that really awesome one in 19? That had the UI for like every console command?
Easy Dev is returning.
Yeah, that's the one I really want back.
It's returning with enhancements.
I couldn't think of the name of it.
Like it wasn't awesome enough before.
Oh, Dwayne!
I can't say anymore, but it's going to be awesome.
Yeah, he's that's great.
Much more better.
It was great for fixing mistakes and pretty much everything else.
He told me he can't bring himself to just convert it. He's got to make everything better.
Sounds like it.
There's a repair shop coming up, Schultz.
I tell you what, though, if you ever want someone to teach you,
I think I'll make it.
There's one in Port Angeles if you can make it all the way here. There's two of them, actually. That is my parking brake, not map. I'm sure it didn't hurt anything.
Except for the traffic behind that somebody else is going to run into.
QA
That's-
library's putting these
sounds like a
long
you
jokes in I
issue.
can't read. They're like a mile long. I can't read them and drive at the same time.
Yeah.
You can pull over and let everyone around you.
so I didn't
There's
get to
some-
watch your preview map of, is it Hobo Farm? Is it-
Hobo Hollow. Holler.
Yeah,
We have to say it like the real
I need to-
country folk. Hobo Holler.
Hobo Hana.
you watch it.
Missed
Do you
your turn,
start with-
Dwayne.
Do you start with like
So
a
look-
tent or something?
No, it's a cool little map. 4X. Not really little. Brought to you
Who-
by
who
the
did
members
that
of
one?
FarmersOnly.club. FarmersOnly.club. Not the dating site.
FarmersOnly.com.
Left your car in the middle of the road.
I talked to him a little bit today. I think I'm going to do a series with them. I think I should maybe wait about a month before I start it. It'll be fun.
Yeah. Especially on a cool map like that. That's awesome. There's a Motel 6.
Is there like a group of them over there? Or?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's I've got that last
Couple
19,
hundred.
there's a lot.
Couple hundred.
They do a thing like you
players.
got, Raz. Only
Automated.
Bigger?
more enhancements.
Yeah. More fancy.
Enhance.
So
Good, man.
so you sign up and it's all free. It's not like that other service that charges you money. It's pay to play. So it's all free and you start out as a contractor. And you have to be contractor for either so many days or you have to earn so much money or whatever. But one, the idea is to you demonstrate that you're committed to, being a multiplayer server that way. And two, it allows you to build up I think $500,000 worth of money. And then you take your money and you become a farm manager on one of the servers. And then you can, you know, build your own farm, earn your own profits, put contracts out, and people can come and people that are contractors that are starting out can come and work for you and earn money. And you can transfer your equipment and transfer your money from server to server. So like if you're having a, you know,
There's
if
some greenhouses up here. That's cool.
if you've got a big grain harvest and you need people to help you with a big grain harvest, somebody can bring their semi over from server 1 to server 2 to help you, and then somebody can bring their harvester from server 4 over to server 2 to help you. And then the time that they, it's not just
That's interesting.
it's not just when you log in you get that piece of machinery.
Shh.
Your machinery goes with you because the hours, the fuel, everything,
No.
the wear transfers over. And then whatever wear and hours and fuel you use, when you go back to your server, it moves back. And then when you get paid, you can move your money around the servers. There's some magic back into it. They
So
have,
pretty much what you're saying is, why am I doing this?
pretty much.
Yeah.
I didn't know it was there.
I was
All I
pretty
thought
sure
there
I
was
said
that
I think
paid-
you should probably check out FARMERS-only.club, Raz. They're doing what
Oh,
you're
I
doing,
thought-
only
I thought-
automated.
I thought it was that pay to play thing.
No, they split off from pay to play because they didn't want to pay to play a certain way. That's the way it really is over there. Pay to play a certain way.
Talk to
So-
the guys then.
Farmers Only is free. But if you want to free will donate, you can free will donate, but
No,
they
I
have-
guess they take care of all the server transfers, all that stuff. Huh?
yeah, let's just say that they have a unknown to the public
9 miles
contact
away.
with giants.
So it's like Truckers MP, but for Farm Sim.
Yeah.
Okay, I guess.
There's at least 1 or 2 giant devs that are involved with the service on a personal level.
Well, yeah, Tukey.
Oh, that's how
We
they
should
get
just
the
go
back
there.
end.
So
Yeah, giants must be helping them out then to get all that fancy transfer stuff.
independently. It's not. I don't think there's no partnership there. It's. Let's just say that there's some
they have a
Giants
working
devs.
knowledge.
There are some Giants devs that enjoy that type of gameplay and have invested their own personal time to help write the magic back in.
Well, it's easy to write the magic back end when you write the front end.
It'd be interesting if they ever made it official someday or released it to the public.
We'll have to talk to the
So,
guys
yeah.
now.
They're doing lots of cool
instead of-
things.
Maybe instead of doing a co-op map again, we could. I don't know. That sounds like fun.
Yeah, FARMERS-only.club.
Farmers. I remember that song. Every time I hear that, I can think of that damn song.
I completely disregarded it because I was like, oh yeah, I've looked at that. It was like the pay to play. We had to pay like $20.
No, that's I don't know what the name of that group is, but they split away from them or they started their own thing because they didn't agree with how it was being run or something. There's still rules and stuff, but it's not. It's not pay to play.
Freaking
Now,
9
can
miles
you
away.
team up with people, or do you have to? Or I guess.
I would say go
like,
to
could
site. They've
I
got
guess
a
I'll have to
wiki
go
and
look.
stuff.
Yeah.
Well, right now they
go.
seem to be only FS19. Now they might
Yeah.
have 22, but it
No,
doesn't
they've got
show anything.
they got 8 or some servers at 22 now.
Yeah.
They just stood up the French Plain server over the weekend. They have 2 hobo hollers.
Really, Schultz.
I made it here
Yeah.
first.
They do.
Oh, I'll have to go check that out then.
Ick.
Oh, I wish I was recorded that. He bounced straight into that building.
Yeah, right after I freaking repaired again. 9 miles out, damn bus right in front of me. 100% damage.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
So yeah, I'm thinking about doing a little thing with them. They're like you could run a farm and then like you could have all your minions like do all your farm work for you. I'm like, I don't know about that, but
No, I like the No Man's thing like we're doing now. That's always fun. But I've been looking for something like single player, but I mean, I guess I could kind of do that.
oh, after I just get fixed.
Ow. I got beer to make this week. We'll see.
You making some beer? Oh, gotcha. It's about for the real. I'm like, yeah.
I'm still 40 miles out.
I made it here first. I might not have had to load.
You made it here first, but you didn't make any money.
I made a little bit with the side job.
I'm on like a 2-lane highway, traffic everywhere.
See if we can move it now. I think my parking brake's on.
So farmers only.
Not
Club.
.com. I mean, club, yeah.
Farmers only .club. Sounds cool. Must be nice to have little coding magic into the back.
Magic happens.
Like we're sitting there thinking like, oh, we're going to manually input spreadsheets and do the console commands.
You should
I
go
don't know.
head on Klein.
I don't know how it all works, but apparently magic happens.
Oh, it's not difficult.
Well, not if you know how to like code stuff to pull. I don't know. I barely can fill out an XML sheet. Like I said, I always have ideas, but my technical application is never great.
Georgia Pacific wants a ton of solvents.
We're making a lot of paper or something.
No oncoming trucks. No oncoming trucks. Oh shit.
Is there Port Angeles Mafia? Delilah with the 5-month
Mafia. I don't know about that.
super chat renewal. Hammer down. Thank you very much, ma'am.
Completely free to pay. You never have to spend real money at Farmers Only.
Real money. Just fake money.
Yeah, but something like that, like that's if it works well and that's something you donate to, because it's because you want it to be there.
If you enjoy it, right?
Yeah.
Bet you one certain unnamed person is really pissed off about these people.
Oh, is there some trash talking out there?
No, there's some of his high money donors are on the Farmers Only now.
Well, you upset
He did it to himself.
when you
I don't know.
when you run a tight ship. tell people how they can play and how they can't play.
I avoid drama like I avoid, politics. I'm just here to have fun.
Yeah, that's what we're supposed to be here for.
Games should be fun.
That's the
What?
whole point. Game.
That's a complete foreign concept. Games that are fun, they should be stressful,
Games.
and you should just hate things, and you should throw your controller when you don't win every single time.
I think you break 7 of them.
Should be fun.
I think it's expensive when you have to buy a new controller, though,
Yes, it does.
and wait for it to ship.
Especially
I'm
if
just
it's
on
some-
one day delivery.
Are we taking some paper now?
Yeah, they just made some paper. No,
gotta do some spreadsheets.
He's ghosted if you want to drive through, Dwayne.
Oh, it hurt. Where's my pickup?
Market. That's not where I want to go.
Have we heard anything about when Giants is sending out this winter update?
Between now and the DLC drop.
Ooh, a Rocky Mountain Double?
That
Oh
looks
god,
good.
that road looks curvy.
Yeah, there's some curvatures.
I'm making
$9 miles.
$133,000 off of that deal.
I wish I made that much.
Me too.
Alright, I gotta find fuel.
It's literally along the road on your way out. Like, you cannot miss it.
Just down the road a
Are we
piece.
taking another load?
We got some paper,
Yeah, some
Rocky
paper.
Mountain doubles.
Papa.
Around the back. It's a shorter run.
It looks very curvy though, so it
It's
should be
ideal
fun.
for a very long trailer and a little short trailer behind it. I saw that QA library. I saw that
I'll be more
Sony
careful
bought them.
downshifting in the corners.
I'm not sure if it's a partner. It's called I Buy You, and now I own you.
That place has got 99-cent hamburgers.
I saw that too. I'm like, yeah.
I
I'm
avoid
guarantee you
99
that's
cent
ham
hamburgers.
in it.
It's got
Mhm.
rat meat.
That's probably that pink slime stuff that's barely legally meat.
Oh, slurry.
McDonald's?
Hey, we got Raz here. He can tell us about his greasy pig.
And I don't think you want me talking about that.
Apparently, you
I'm
have a pig.
surprised that fit in that truck.
Slippery guy, huh?
Oh gosh. How did this? I don't even know how the hell this got started.
I don't know.
Scooters
Nuka
work
Cola
pictures.
told me to ask you about your pig.
That's right.
It
There's
was,
a problem. We're letting
If-
him.
it was Nuka's doing, and we just ran with it, kind of.
Nuka could stir an empty pot. I swear. It's funny though. It's great.
That sounded weird.
Yeah, it was.
So you went
It was
by-
a blast having Nuka on the winning team, red versus green.
Oh, I bet you he was a mess.
Completely satisfied. Who was ultimate. EA should. Nobody wants EA. That's the problem. Oh, Target's gonna be angry with me.
Did you get him with Target?
No, I'm blocking him.
Trailers around the
Yeah,
corner.
you created a little bit of a traffic jam here.
Well, Thor's on his way. I was making sure he came through cleanly. He's got a lot of lights on that truck too.
Yep.
I'm using you as my parking brakes. I don't want to put it on or take it out of gear.
Comes Schultzy.
Picking up the same place?
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's got doubles of paper.
Yes, big, small.
Hey, now, Target just tried to give me a shove.
I like these trailers.
Yeah, it's a nice mod. They did a good job with the company skins. That is the wrong button again.
E-brake again.
Decent resolution. If Sony buys EA, that would be the icing on the cake. I don't think anybody wants EA. They have such a bad stigma.
Nice. Get some fuel while I'm here.
Oh, this blithering Target guy.
Is he still stuck there?
He didn't make it through the light.
He got cut off twice in a row.
Maybe he couldn't get hired at Swift.
What's this long load on the back?
Yeah, Hobo Hala looks cool. They said they're uploading it to Giants. Maybe today,
Cool.
yesterday, tomorrow, soon.
Next week.
Oh, this is taking us through the ferry.
If I don't take out this gas pump.
Denny's Holiday Inn. Nice.
You see a large explosion.
I didn't even know you were behind me again, Schultz.
I thought it might scare you.
Did you make paper explode?
Trying to fill up at a.
Paper mache?
Trying to fill up this truck with this big long trailer at a gas station designed for cars.
Convenience store.
Disney's like,
I got
yeah,
it through
sure.
the middle one.
Sure, let me write out the paperwork. Let me get that signed real quick before you realize how much of a mistake you're making.
Well, Raz was nice enough to give that one to me because he took the inside one.
That's $3.
Windy roads in the middle of the night. Sounds perfect.
Sounds good.
Challenge
Come up here in a
accepted.
minute. Oh, it's what, 3:58.
So, yeah, the Pacific Northwest video will drop tomorrow at noon. And then the Barfenheimen Boomin Michigan map will
Yeah, I
drop
haven't played on that one.
Wednesday afternoon.
That was actually pretty nice.
We gotta guess that was
Frankenmuth or
Michigan
something.
until someone told me.
Frankenmuth.
Yeah, Frankenmuth, Michigan.
Yeah,
Apparently that's a real place.
it is. It's a really cool place.
Yeah, I saw. If you look at the website, I googled it, but that was pretty cool.
The actual tourist destination is not on the map.
I know. Wait,
So that drops
remember when I was-
Wednesday. And then I've got an interesting, I call it no man's land for the beginner, on Thursday.
that's
Is that Neverland?
Making a lap.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I saw that too. Where did I see that at? That construction map was kind of. Can't believe that that go through.
That had some pretty interesting polarized opinions.
I don't understand how they
From-
let that through.
From this map is crap to I absolutely love this map. I'm gonna put tons of hours on
Yeah, it is kind of weird. There's no in between.
it. I mean, it's flexible.
Then
It's
some.
scored high because my rating
It's
system
flat.
is based on gameplay.
Yeah, exactly.
It's not rated. It's not rated on aesthetics. It's rated on gameplay. And the map has a lot of gameplay capabilities.
Yep.
Oh, I've never been on the ferry.
And
A
in
long time since we took it in Convoy.
in one of my comment replies back, I said it's why No Man's Land is so popular, because it's so flexible.
Yeah.
People always come back to it. They like it because it's so flexible, as opposed to a map that forces you to play a very specific way at a very specific place. That's so Farm Sim 17 and before.
Still a lot. It seems like there's a lot of mappers out there that just like to do that, though. And what is their normal argument? Is like, well, that's not realistic for the area. That's tough.
I think I gotta wait till you hit the trigger because I don't think you're ghosted. Oh,
Well,
there
I
you
don't
go.
know
You
what
just
happened,
poofed in
but-
front of me.
Yeah,
But we have
took the
disabled
ferry.
vehicles now on the way to the port because, like, I can't get through here.
What the heck? Oh, we gotta go all the way over there.
All right, I'm driven off.
Here right now. They want $100 for a 35-minute ride.
Yeah,
What if we don't have it?
it's expensive. You just delivered a load.
That's gonna eat
Come
into
on.
my profits.
Yeah, I was
I
trying to
need that.
repair.
$100.
It was 9 miles out and a freaking bus slammed in front of me. Wiped me out.
If you can't
Are
pay,
you
you gotta go
good,
around the long
Dookie?
way.
Yeah, you're safe. I don't know if you'll like explode if you try to teleport onto someone else.
Yeah, I mean
Waiting for
that's
shoulder to move. Oh, there-
that's
Whoa, that was
people were
quick.
arguing that Calmston was the farm had to be fixed because it's the real farm and it has to look that way. And it's like doesn't mean you can't sell the buildings. They can be there
You're
at the
good to come
start.
through, Rob.
Yeah, that's how you dissipate. Dissipated. Whoa!
Doesn't mean you can't sell
That's
the
a
buildings.
fanciful word.
Embark. Oh, it horn honked.
All right, I'm just rolling at 20 so everybody can get across the
Oh,
ferry.
sorry about that, cop.
No, you're not.
Scooter's keeping a how much money has Rob lost spreadsheet. If you could give a
Jeez.
accounting, please.
Oh, I watched Rob punt him straight into a building when they were racing to be the first one into the place. He
Yeah.
cut him off and shoved him straight
Yeah,
into
I
it.
shoved it right into a building.
Like a jerkwad. What the hell?
I
What the hell?
couldn't-
I just. Are you freaking kidding me?
What happened now?
Just turn around and look.
I don't know.
What the hell? This guy wasn't even there.
Oh,
He hit me and knocked me. I'm literally stuck over the freaking guardrail. I can't.
Oh,
Yes. What the crap was that?
That's probably because Scooter asked how far down you were.
I don't know, but I like that pedestrian bridge.
There was no car there, and I tried to turn this corner, and bam! I get hit by a car, and my truck's over the side of the rails, but the trailer's on the other side of it.
Like, why is all these cars keep spawning in on top of my face? Like,
Alright, what was the photo button again? I gotta take a picture of this.
F12 for Steam.
I can't get into the frickin' port because there's cars that keep spawning in.
You could just go battering ram through them.
I can't. Like, I can't move. Like, there's
There's no shoulder or anything to take.
no. Dwayne used the same thing. Like, I got cars
Through
everywhere.
the middle with smoke.
This is
Oh,
a
I found a new
very.
viewpoint.
This bridge is kind of scary, actually.
I'm taking it.
I'd like to get down from here.
Yeah, given Tuki's history of
That's sucky.
taking people off bridges.
I kind of want to try now.
Yeah, I can't move.
Are we taking this viewpoint?
I am.
Well, we're waiting on everyone else to come through anyways. Oh. Sorry, he's not ghosted, so I have to stop here.
Deception Pass.
Yeah, that's definitely not ghosted.
Why can't I move?
There's going to be a traffic jam on this side, too.
You can't just put it in first gear and just shove your way through.
No, like it's. I go the right way, and then all these cars spawned in around me, and then
literally spinning
There
out.
it
I'm
goes.
just on a high center on this freaking guardrail because some jack off car couldn't figure out what they were doing. You see what I'm talking about, Dwayne? Can't move.
Who's got the reverse beeper on? It's either Klein or Schultz.
Scooter's
See a
got some
car trying
motivational
to drive
statements
through
for you,
there.
Raz.
Maybe.
That might have been me.
That car popped up and just wow, flung me forward. Whoa!
He
There you
says,
go. Now it's-
I can't, it's
There,
just a
move
lack
it out
of
of
I
the way.
want to. So,
Let's
bumper's
get
working
Ryan's
well
gear
for
not
you, isn't it?
stuck hanging there.
come on. Let's get in the right mindset.
The bumper's working good for you, isn't it?
There we go.
I'll just stay
Now
at
we're going.
neutral. I'm gonna. Dwayne's just gonna give me a ride. He's gonna push me all the way through. You missed it, Raz.
Oh, I
Don't
just-
ask me how I'm
Oh,
over here.
oh,
Don't ask me how.
there's a Navajo truck. Just. What have you guys done?
Wasn't you
Rob's
guys?
driving through the field. There's a Navajo truck stuck in the middle of the road.
I got high center. Oh, that thing's jackknife big time too.
Yeah, I can't get through there.
We
I
can't
used to
take
work
these
in-
I got
guys
through there.
anywhere.
I mean, they were all glitching right at that corner there.
Yeah, they were.
Like this cop car trying to drive through the asphalt, through the road.
Yeah,
No,
he's
like
the
I
one that
can't. Like, no.
ran me off.
Yeah.
Yep, that's. Whoa, hey! I just
Rob-
watched you do some butts. That was weird.
Robert says we're funnier than anything on TV on Monday night.
The Navajo truck is.
Well, you
broke.
must be doing something
other words-
right then.
We should put this on ABC.
You should
Should
pitch
charge-
it to
charge
Netflix or
admission.
something.
We can't put it on
Charge
CBS.
admission.
That's the network for old people.
Yeah, they won't like this too much, especially the words. This floor. The water's
CBS
beautiful.
is a network for old people.
That's what I used to call it. I don't know. Maybe they've changed.
I have no idea how the hell they got on the side of this
Well, you
guardrail.
just don't want to be on NBC because they don't have a show run longer than about 2 seasons.
You're not wrong. You find a show you like, and next thing you know, it canceled.
No idea
That's
how they
what
get on
the-
the side of this guardrail.
That's what the wife used to always say. Why do they always cancel shows I like? It's like they cancel shows all the time. It's just you're only aware of the ones that you like.
Oh, you freaking kidding me.
Safe to
I
come
don't
over.
even try to watch half of them anymore. It says it
Yeah.
canceled right away.
I'm gonna say that it's once they start getting successful, they don't want to redo the contracts to pay the actors.
There's an invisible wall. Back over. That's dumb.
Everybody's over the port now.
Yeah, ish.
I don't know if I trust him to get across that bridge safely. With how many issues they had with the ferry.
Drive my truck into the water, see what happens. Oh, well, that's interesting.
The water's solid if you manage to land on it.
I'm on it. I'm
I
driving on it.
discovered that a couple times.
Rabbit
Are
Rob's
you,
driving on the water. He's doing it, Jesus.
What?
You see me?
You alright up here, Dwayne?
Viewpoint.
He's at
Hey,
the
get in
viewpoint.
while I hear.
Ah, gotcha. I think I have this one already. It's purple, so yeah, I have this one.
I don't know how to. I can't get back over there, Thor. I try going between the trees over here. It's just a big wall.
There's no way to drive back up.
It won't let me. Try to come up there right between these trees here. Big opening. Bam! Right in the wall. It's just invisible bull crap. Bull juice.
Right here.
Yeah, that's right. I tried, but too much.
Matthew, this
Rolling that
is
five to
Washington
gear
State.
making 2,500.
I don't know why it just
So
stops
it's-
me right there.
It's just the Washington DLC.
But apparently, you can drive on the water. That's kind of cool.
Are you up off the road yet?
On the road? No, I'm still off the road. Let me on the
There
road.
may not be a way to get on the road.
I don't think there is once you're that far out. Because you're not really supposed to be in that part of the map.
Yeah, but it'll let me there. Thing. Oops, wrong button.
You just keep
Oh,
driving and find out where the walls are.
Oh, you have to be in convoy mode.
Back on the road again.
You have to be in convoy
Now I'm
mode,
driving
Matthew,
through
and then
water.
it's part of convoy mode. Robert wants to put us on Fox.
Be happy when we can put the hammer down again.
Fallen Dwayne. He's just burning through intersections.
You put that bull guard in front, just slam it through things. Wow.
I think it gives me more damage when I hit something than if I didn't have it on there.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yuki's
That's
saying
not
he
good.
can't drive 55, so we gotta pick it up.
I got 12 gears and I want to make sure I use them all.
I want to get what I paid for.
It sounds nicer at high RPMs anyways.
Why are you way back there?
Oh, crap.
Oh, there's snow up on the mountains. I don't know if I've seen that.
Those mountains
That's
look
pretty
nice.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that is pretty nice.
Reminds me of home.
Did you finally get snow in the Co?
Yo. Got a little bit. 60 degrees again today, but supposed to be getting pretty big snowstorm. They said by tomorrow and Wednesday.
Oh, I was going to try to drive across that bridge that doesn't exist.
Yeah, I'm glad I saw Klein in front of me, otherwise I would have driven straight into that wall.
I caught your name out of the corner of my eye and I thought I should go that way.
And I still almost missed it.
You guys still got pretty good snow count? Or you guys getting more?
This is the bridge that doesn't have a floor.
Oh,
Solid floor.
I would never drive across this bridge. That's just terrifying.
Yes, I'm a child. I have to honk my horn and
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I agree.
Okay.
Right
Yep,
turn.
that happens, Cam.
I honk my horn all the way through Farm Sim all the time, too. I can't
I
stop.
love that.
It's great.
I love that dump truck model.
Are you
I don't think
kidding
I've
me?
ever
Those
driven
freaking
this
cones.
direction on this road.
Freaking
Boy.
cones gave me damage.
I did not. I'm way up here. You're way back there.
No, the cones.
Oh.
Sitting there driving and those little orange cones. Bam, bam. Like, what the crap?
Oh, Jesus. This is going to be a heck of a climb, I think.
Yeah, and I just lost a little momentum.
45,000 pounds.
That's
I'm in 6th gear, and I wouldn't be surprised if I have to drop it again.
why we can't make paper in Farm Sim. That'd be a nice one for trees. Make some paper.
Oh, don't
now we're
worry.
going.
I'm sure it'll come eventually. Bearcat,
Then we can take the
Oh,
copy machine.
what is up?
This is
Make
just what
copies.
this motor needed, was a nice heavy grade climb.
I think
Did you fill up back there, Tukey?
Yeah,
Do you need more fuel?
not yet.
I'd like to see more crop types in Farm Sim with the appropriate equipment. You know?
Yeah, I agree.
Like
Peanuts.
more root crops with the actual stuff, not just a modified beet harvester. You know?
Ah, well,
Which I
thank you
guess
for
in
the
a
sub.
way that kind of is probably what they use. But
I'd like to see those specialty harvesters for, like, you know, like your canned vegetables. Because it looks like they just put, like, different headers on them for green beans and peas and stuff.
There's a.
Oh,
I think for like carrots, all you gotta do is to change some of the chains out on a beet harvester to do carrots.
slapper low gear, let's go.
Get it up.
I'd really like to see actual, like, fruit orchard stuff, too, now that we got vineyards.
Yeah, I think I was saying that the other day. Like actual nut tree shakers and stuff.
Yeah, like nut trees and like apples and pears.
Shake your nuts.
Sounds amazing.
Shake your nuts.
Who knows what Giants has planned though?
Yeah, I mean, because what the DLCs are already planned, right? Usually, don't they have them?
For the year.
Yeah. We know there's a map. We know there's a whole load of new equipment.
I'm excited to see what we'll end up getting in the
And
first one.
something that will make your mind or head explode.
Pops on the right there, Raz. Around the corner.
Thank you. Copy that.
Breaker 1-9.
Oh, we got another hill to
10 forward,
climb.
buddy. Just say.
We need like a little radar detector that beeps whenever the cops are nearby. Then a jammer maybe too.
That's a nice little town area. That's cool.
Be a nice view if I wasn't afraid of looking that way.
Mountains look nice. That's okay,
It's
we're
so
turning.
pretty.
We're going to be driving down there.
Oh, it's a big drop down there.
Oh, I can't wait for Rob or someone to flip on this hill.
Kind of behind you also. I just got back off the ferry again, so I'm all the way back.
Oh gosh, and Klein's making illegal passes, so I have to follow him.
You have
No
to.
means no, is that what you say?
It's like a requirement.
So if Klein's making illegal passes, that means Dwayne and I are going to run into parked cars in the middle of the highway.
No, we made him
No.
clean.
I keep being told that. There's a random Jeep just parked right in the middle of the highway.
There's 3 whole lanes back there where we passed. So at least one of them should be open.
Ah, I'm doing pretty
I
There's
good.
think.
actually Schultz in between us and.
Hey, you got a moderator? I guess Scooter's in there, right?
I got it.
Thanks.
Here comes the bus.
Oh, a bus, a bus, a bus.
Did he pull out in front of you?
Why did people do that stuff?
He did. He was across both lanes.
I want to tap my brakes since I'm coasting, but I might have to.
Oh, there's an incline here.
I didn't know how YouTube lets a name like that go in there. I mean, come on. Stupid.
Seems like the trolls have been worse lately on everyone's streams.
Yeah, no doubt.
I ran
And
my
the
engine
spammers.
so long that I caused an engine malfunction. I didn't know you could do that.
You did what? Oh, ripped it too
I
high?
had my engine brake on so long it caused an
Oh.
engine malfunction. I didn't know you could do that.
Ooh. Fancy.
Must be getting out of the mountains again.
It sure looks pretty.
You get it impatient back there?
Such a long trailer, I don't know if I've cleared a truck or not before I come back.
So far you've been pretty good. You haven't hit any of them at least.
Challenge accepted.
That doesn't mean you need to now.
You kind of opened that can of worms, though.
I don't know, the car that was right in front of me turned off and knew what I was going to do. But I'm getting out
He's
of
like,
here.
nope, I'm out. Read your mind.
Gonna stop and get some fuel, Tukey?
Nope, because I didn't see it coming in time.
Left turn, left turn, left turn.
Oh, you don't need to lift for this one. I might have two-wheeled it a tiny bit. Oh, geez, someone's trying to wreck me. Made me drive across their nicely manicured lawn. I'll probably make it. I got half a tank.
Here comes the concrete
Approximately.
truck. Alright, this is where we back off when we start recording.
You saw what happened last time me and Schultz were racing with a long trailer.
Yeah. Uh-oh, traffic. I gotta stay in,
I
I gotta stay in
lifted there.
view.
Right turn, right
coming.
turn.
This is really pretty.
There was some late Forza braking there.
You helped me take that one a little bit.
I caught that lamppost. It hurt only a little.
That was pretty much how we take our corners in Forza.
You just lean on people, don't you? Oh, you just stopped in front of me.
I let him get around me and I took the inside line and used the side of his truck to turn.
I wouldn't have stopped, but I rear-ended Tukey because he can't get moving.
I'm moving just fine.
Stopping at Denny's, getting a Grand Slam.
McDonald's is just up the road.
And the donut shop.
Destined to go.
Ooh, there's like steam coming off over there. What is that?
There's a Midas. If you need any
Like
parts,
cloud.
Tukey.
Is there a
I
Krispy
think,
Kreme
I think
with
Schultz
the
needs some more.
is there a Krispy Kreme with fresh baked sign on? Or what is it?
We're in good shape.
Was it Motel 6 that said we keep the light on for you? Was that?
We'll leave the light on for you.
Tom.
QA, I couldn't read the
Tom
long
O'Day.
ones.
It's
Tom
Tom
O'Day.
O'Day. Motel 6, we'll keep the light on for you. I can't remember.
I think it was Tom.
I did look
O'Day.
down to find the key to roll down my window because I couldn't remember off the top of my head.
Mention malfunction.
That's the only reason you managed to pass me.
So Raz, have you heard of
I'm
a
sure.
discography? That's what she had done last week.
Yeah, it's usually it's a radiologist that did that.
No, it's a spine guy. Discography.
They do map her spine.
Oh, Jesus.
I
did not-
used all that gravel. Same thing you just did.
Apparently you lay on your stomach with your like hands, they call it the Superman pose, right? And then they take a needle and they jab you in your discs
Oh,
to
that
see where the
sounds-
pain is.
oh.
Oh,
You
that
know.
sounds more painful.
Then they take a needle and find your vertebrae and then find your disc in between it and just jam a needle in it and see. Apparently there's some dye they inject in there too. And they then
Sounds like fun.
and you have to be lucid for this because you have to respond to the doctor. Like, is this the pain you feel at home? Yeah. She was very not happy with the doctor.
Yeah, it's
Yeah, that's... we have to be trying very hard not to smack them or kick them.
Yeah, I've never had
You
anything
see
like
the
that.
doctor going in with the catcher's face mask on so he doesn't get beat stark senseless.
But yeah, so now we
Another
know.
90, right?
Now we know what vertebrae to fuse. Apparently.
When I was younger, I got It's called an EP study. My brother has this genetic heart condition, and they were just making sure I didn't have it too. I didn't have the genetic markers, but they still want to do this study. So what they do is they run these leads up into your heart. They do like a stick you in your groin, and they speed your heart up like super fast. And then they turn it off to make sure, because my brother has a thing called arrhythmogenic right ventricular dysplasia. Big word, right? Pretty much his heart won't slow down when it's supposed to.
Can you spell that for me?
No.
Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious.
So the way they find out if you have it is they speed your heart up artificially. So they run these leads up into your heart, run a pacer through it, just ramp you up, and you have to be awake for it. Holy crap! I just remember they would ramp it up.
Led Zeppelin's good. I like Led Zeppelin.
That your heart's beating out of your chest feeling, and then they would turn it off, and you'd almost black out because your blood pressure drops so fast if it's doing what it's supposed to.
So
it's like, holy, it was not fun.
Yeah, so the wife has something similar to that. She got screwed up. She used to do she used to be a dialysis tech, and they had an AIDS positive patient that they had to do dialysis on, and she got stuck by a dirty dirty,
she had to take
stuff. So she got to take the AIDS cocktail for a while, and she now has some sort of arrhythmia on her heartbeat that can cause it to just go into a race condition, if you will.
That sucks, man.
And like her regular resting rate is in the 90s.
This
now.
Dollar General goes through a lot of pain.
So
I got myself stuck.
So if it does get to a race condition and it can't be, just settle down and it calms down, she's had to have twice where they chemically stop your heart, and then they restart it with a ka-chunk. And you are totally lucid when they stop your heart, and you're like, apparently not feeling your heartbeat is something that you know is happening. I'm just gonna drive around, okay?
My brother, he has a internal.
Oh, I could use a little push here.
I'll come
Like
get
he
ya.
actually has it's a battery operated defibrillator. Because if he goes into it, like he'll go into what's called SVT or ventricular tachycardia, and it'll actually kill him
from the back, preferably.
And
so
it's only happened a couple
From
times.
the back?
One time,
Yeah,
had
somehow. Actually, Klein got me unstuck somehow doing that.
he had it put in high school, and years later, the leads that recognize his heart rhythm, like one of them broke.
Jeez.
So the machine implanted inside of him thought his heart wasn't working right, so it kept shocking him.
Oh, jeez.
And we were at work, we worked together, and he's like getting shocked left and right. And he goes, "Get a damn magnet, go get a magnet," because you could turn it off.
There
like
we
a
go.
magnet, he kept getting shocked by this damn defibrillator. It's
There, I
funny
think I
now,
helped you
but-
out.
Yeah, at the time, be like, holy crap.
The other time it happened, like after it first happened, he was in high school. We're kind of close to the same age, and typical high school kid. He's like, they told him, they're like, listen, you can't do strenuous exercise, and you can't do they told him you could lift weights, but you can't do like squats or deadlifts or something that causes your heart rate to accelerate.
So you can't have
he's
good
like, "Screw
times.
that." Yeah. So, well, he can. He just has to be careful, I guess. But so of course he's like 17 at the time. He was like, "Screw this! I'm gonna still do what I used to do." And we were working out, and he's like, his heart starts racing, and the damn thing shocked him and dropped him. Ow! Because it's a defibrillator. I mean, it full on thump you. And yeah. You learn pretty quick not to piss that thing off.
Oh,
It's been pretty good since, though. He has to take a lot of medicine. It kind of sucks, but...
Sucks.
There, I made money on that one. A little bit.
Donuts.
who's getting all this paper?
Dollar
Only
General.
Dollar store needs a lot of paper.
School's back. School's coming back. That's what it is.
Buck a piece and eat a bunch of it.
School supplies. You know, all those
Damn,
school
dude.
supplies that your school tells you your kid needs and they never use half the damn things. Oh,
Is the
I get
school
so
too
mad.
cheap to buy it?
Well, I get mad every year because they're like, oh, they need all these binders and all this. And then, like, you find out that they haven't even used half of the crap by the time the year's over with.
Use it for the next year.
I swear the
All you
teachers
need
just are
is
like,
you just need one binder to shove all your papers in.
We get the.
didn't even have
You
a
need,
binder.
you need
Trapper
a
keeper.
3-pack of Kleenexes. It's like, what? Now, how about we send in one little pox, and when he's done using those, we'll send in more. We send in.
Damn it.
We sent in some pencils with his name on it, and like we don't want those because they like the pencils supposedly go into a communal pencil share. So when students aren't prepared, it's like no, he can keep track of his own pencils, and
Yeah, you had to buy them. It doesn't make any sense.
No, just, I remember when I was a kid, we always had the folders with like Ninja Turtles and Ghostbusters on them.
Yeah.
Those cheap paper ones that like fell apart.
Yeah. Yeah. Or
That's
make-
all I
take-
needed. It worked just fine.
You ever do the paper bag
Some
ones?
good old number 2 lead pencils.
You ever do the paper bag book covers too? You take a.
Oh, I hated those.
Paper
They never
bag.
lasted.
Oh, book covers.
You had to get a
I
paper
remember
bag
we
from
made
the
them
grocery
out
store.
of paper bags from the
Yeah.
grocery store.
That's
Yeah.
what I'm talking about. Yeah, take the paper bag from the grocery store, cut it out, slide it onto the book, and you can draw whatever you want on it because it's just a brown paper bag.
They wouldn't let us use the elastic ones after a while because they claimed it was bending the corners of the textbooks or something.
I've got mixed
just
matched
like,
air
it's a
cleaners. How did that happen?
Textbook that's gonna get destroyed anyways in a few years.
Yeah, we're the big old trapper keepers
guess,
that have like 6 folders in them.
I guess the
Grab
junk
my
the junk
school books and
warehouse didn't
newspapers.
have it too.
Oh, a newspaper?
Yeah.
Dude, with the funnies, you can have something to read every day.
Exactly. If it got boring.
That's awesome.
How did you manage to mismatch your air cleaners like that?
I have no clue.
Oh, where'd you find the option for the headache rack? I couldn't find that online. I must have just missed the node.
It's in there. This thing has a ton.
I'm curious how you got your front lights to flash.
Apparently all them things flash with through hazards too.
Ooh, that's kind of neat looking with those flashing.
Watch my name badge.
Light up.
Yeah, look, you can't see it right now.
Oh, there it is.
Oh, it appears. Neato.
That's neat. That's not what I would have put on it.
That was an option. I was like, oh, backlit. Name ID. I was like,
That's probably part of Cecil's pack. You even got a nice bulldog bobblehead in mine.
I got nothing in here.
Rabbit Rob finally made it back on the road.
Got sunglasses, a cell phone, and a bobblehead, and a GPS tablet.
What's a parrot?
Yeah, back in the day when you actually got textbooks and you would cover them with a book cover, right? And then you'd have paper bags at the grocery store that would have like, this is where you fold it to make the book cover.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
Nowadays
Some
they don't
actually
give
have
out
how to do it.
textbooks. They just make photocopies of everything.
Yeah, that's a long freaking digital.
Yeah,
Shit.
you did the book covers because they would use those books for years.
Some of them had highlights in them.
Yeah,
of them.
I had like
You know,
social studies books from the 80s and the 2000s. The school was too cheap to buy new ones.
I
It's
had them
like
from the
stuff like-
80s when it was the 80s. What's your problem?
Yep, same here.
So here's the thing: like,
Just
why
graduated
do
early
you
90s.
need different books? Like, now history and science
Oh, it's
maybe,
gonna hurt.
but
Son
math,
of a-
the damn math book should be falling apart because I'm pretty sure math hasn't really changed too much. Along with
Math has changed a lot.
if you're
They
generous,
changed
you could
all
write
the
the
math.
answers in it for the future class.
they changed it so they could sell different books. It's the only reason why they came up with that Common Core shit. Someone was like, "Oh, there's a bunch of money." They're like, "We can rewrite math," and they're like, "What?" I'm like, "Yep, watch us."
Oh yeah, what was that stupid Common Core, whatever the hell that was?
Same
The
with
new
like
math.
grammar, English and grammar. I'm pretty sure sentence structure hasn't changed, right? Put the commas in the same
Depends on
place.
who you ask.
I'm very bad at English.
But now with all the
Science.
texting jargon, they definitely need spelling back.
Yeah, because this stuff is not.
Oh, I think autocorrect made everyone spell worse now.
I love the paint job on this truck.
My brother sometimes does that voice thing, and the text comes through. What the crap are you saying, dude?
JFK said
To
people
decipher
laughed
it.
at him for covering his textbooks in college, but he paid for them. He was going to protect them.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
Not cheap either. You're right, man. It's jeez.
Yep.
Move it, bub.
So, when I was in nursing school, you couldn't resell your nursing books because they came with these testing discs for these practice tests, and of course it's software at that point. So like you can't once you use the key, like you. Oh, and those things are expensive. It's just like, this is so stupid.
Oh, it's ridiculous how much college textbooks cost in the first place.
Here comes Thor.
Finally.
Yeah, I like this this Freightliner. This is a nice little rig.
I'll have to look and see what truck some of those old fallen flag paint jobs cover and send them for next week. 'Cause there's some cool ones in there from the
See,
old
I've got-
carriers that folded.
There's supposed to be Jolly Roger flags. Like you can
Amazon
see my little
Prime.
flag posts. But they're supposed to have little Jolly Roger flags, but they don't render in for some reason. It's little pirate flags.
I see the little sticks.
Yeah, but there's no flags.
And Rabbit Rob is here. Somehow he found his way back on the road. He's smoking.
Surprised his truck still runs. It's
Yeah,
probably
it's-
water damaged.
He was driving, I was seeing all the smoke.
Where's the? Oops. Thank you.
Alright, guys, that is going to do us for the night. Oh, my lord.
We're old 12-year-olds.
Yeah, everyone is muted their mics. They ripped their headsets off. They're shaking their ears. Mr. Wicket.
You're
Well,
just
if you're
fine. I
on,
might have a little ringing after playing with that two-stroke all night again.
if you're on PC, it's over at Steam. It's actually on
Back
sale
in
right
the
now.
V8, it's pretty loud.
2 hours.
I'm
I might go
toasted.
back
I
to
don't
the
know about you.
K100 next week with the 12V.
And until next time, happy trucking.
I'd like to drive my W900, but I'd have to change to a normal engine, and I've got Smarty's wheel pack on it too.